What's up guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can pass the policy training on TikTok if you ever violate their guidelines and what is allowed and what is not allowed. Click on this red line right here. So it's going to take us to another page. This is it right here, and it says account strike. This is the video. It's a comedy about a wife isakaing the husband because he stepped on the wet floor. Now I'm going to come right here and click on next. Okay, now if you see it right here, you see policy training right here. But first, let's come up. It says you received multiple strike on your account for violating our community guidelines. Accumulating 2 more strike for a similar violation could result in an account ban. Whoa, that is not cool. So let me quickly do this policy training. Let me find out what I did wrong. So seriously, I do advise you do this training so that you will know what is okay and what is not okay. So doing this training really has helped me figure out what was wrong with his skate. I think it's because of the husband, the wife killing the husband because of that act, which is against the violence the guidelines against violent acts. But it didn't show any violent act, it only said it. Okay, so there was nothing violent in it itself. So let me go ahead, let's do this. To come down here, it says you'll be given 5 questions. Use the reference information to decide if the scenario is a violation. You have 2 chances to answer all questions correctly. If you answer any question incorrectly, the training will restart. After completing the training, a 14 days review period will begin. If you avoid any further violation during this review period, the warning will be removed from your account. Alternatively, you can skip this training and appeal directly to restore your account or access. So right here it says take the training. So let me take the training. Let me find out what I did that was wrong. Maybe I'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and take it. Now this is the first question. It says we do not allow content that include personal information that may pose or risk of stalking, violence, phishing, fraud, identity theft, or financial exploitation. These include content that someone has posted themselves or that they consented to being shared by others. Displaying login information such as username or password is not allowed due to risks of phishing, fraud, identity theft, financial exploitation. And that is true. It is not. So I click on true and submit it. Yes, I was correct, but I did not reveal any personal information and it was a comedy, so this doesn't apply to me. Let's go next. Now it says here violent and criminal behavior. We do not allow any violent threat, promotion of violence, incitement to violence, or promotion of criminal activities that may harm people, animals, or property. So that is the information we're giving. Let's come down to the main question. Content showing a creator accidentally breaking a window is not allowed. Oh, I clicked true, but I was wrong. Only intentional destruction of property violates our community guidelines. So if I do it intentional, it's against the guideline. Okay, so how would they know if I'm doing it intentional or by mistake? Okay, training not completed. Okay, let's do this again. So I need to take it from the beginning because I missed that. So I know I got this correct, so it's true. Moving on to the next one, so I guess it's false. So let me read what I'm going to say here. It says only intentional destruction of properties violates our guidelines. How would I know? Okay, the next one is fraud and scams. We do not allow attempts to defraud or scam members of our community. Fraud and scams are deceitful and deceptive acts that often exploit others for financial gain or to obtain an individual's personal information. Content providing instruction on how to engage in scam is not allowed. I think that's really true. Yes, I got that. We do not allow content. Yep, so submit. Moving on to the next one. Alcohol, tobacco, and drugs. We do not allow the trade of alcohol, tobacco products, or drugs. We also do not allow showing, possessing, or using drugs, showing young people possessing or using alcohol, tobacco products, or drug is not allowed either. Comedy skits where actors use fake recreational drug as props without promoting them is allowed. Okay, so if you use it in a fake way, maybe using like a toy or something, is allowed, but using the real thing is not allowed. Okay, so I'm just gonna click true, it's not allowed. Okay, I'm done with that. So I'm gonna click on next. Okay, so that is very interesting. So I guess that's why I see people using toy guns in their videos. We do not allow the last one, market trade of regulated goods, prohibited services, high risk goods and services. This includes alcohol, tobacco products, regulated substances, firearms, and other dangerous weapons, sexual services, animal, counterfeit goods, and instructions on how to manufacture regulated substances or firearms. I think that's totally true. That is not allowed. So I believe I should be okay. Okay, no, false. That's false. Okay, we do not allow content. Yes, that's false. They do not allow that. Training completed. Congratulations on completing your training and answering all questions correctly. Your warning status will be removed in 14 days as long as there are no new account violations. Yes, so that is it, guys. That is how you can easily pass the policy training. If you like this video, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and also become a community where I will mention your name at the end of each video. So thanks for watching.